Tampa Bay versus Calgary. Vance are in net for Calgary. Butters are in net for Tampa, along with the fact that Smalls is out, so he's taking over, while Axel is also going to be out for the rest of the series, which is a disadvantage for Tampa. But the game starts. Let's see how the subs can do. Danks over to Icy, intercepted by Jackson. Jackson hit by Icy. Icy on breakaway, fires off the pipe. Jackson, the only starter still remaining for Tampa, gonna have to bring up a huge role in this game, as Icy almost gets a chance on net, but he can't as it's poked by Butter. Over to Jackson. Back to Jan. Back to Jackson. Intercepted by Icy. Jan on breakaway now. Poked by Jackson. Over to Jan, who has space. Fires. Saved by Vance. Danks hit by Jan. Fires on net. Saved with the head by Vance. Neither Storm Rider wanted to take it. Jan gonna do it. One by him, and then it's a quick shot by Jackson that deflects out in front. It's saved by Vance. Face off one by Icy, who's hit by Jan. Jan now with it. Hit by Danks. Danks past Jan, over to Icy, back to Danks. Danks, 2-on-1 the other way with Icy. Jackson's back. Danks decides to go back, but then he shoots it off of Jan, and now he gets a chance. Fires on net off the pipe. And Vance decides to cover that after Icy is hit by Jan. Jan wins it, but then he's hit by Icy. Icy gets a hit by Jackson. Danks with it now. Hits Jackson while gaining it. Fires on net. Saved by Butter. Icy behind the net. Fires off the pipe. Jan tries to go through Danks. He can't. He's hit. Danks gets a shot on net, and that rings iron. Icy hit by Jackson. Jackson making it 2-on-1 with Danks back. Fires it. Saved by Vance. Down to Icy from Danks. Jan hits Icy. Jan fires on net, saved by Vance. It's going to be a face-off in the Calgary zone to the red of Vance. Face-off won by Icy. Hit by Jan. Jan fires on net, saved by Vance. Face off one by Jackson. He takes a quick shot, saved by Vance with the low glove. Face off one by Danks. Over to Icy. Hit by Jan. Jackson gets it, but then he's hit by Icy. Icy with a breakaway now out of nowhere. Fires. Makes the spin shot, and it's off the iron. That one was almost a goal. Jackson just clears it down, and that's going to be an icing. Wrong side. Face off one by Jackson, hit by Icy. Icy hit by Jan. Jan trying to play it up. Can't get past Danks, and then he does. Jackson hits Icy, but Icy still gets it. Poked by Jackson. Fires on net, saved by Jan. Face off on by Jackson, fires it, stick saved by Vance, who covers. Face off one by Jackson with another stick save by Vance. He covers. Icy now the breakaway. Gets past Jackson. Fires on net. Another spin shot. Saved by Butter. Jackson over to Jan. Hit. So he can't slap shot it. Icy 2-on-1 the other way. Over to Danks as Jackson plays too much pressure. Danks back to Icy. Too far. Jackson and Icy hit each other out. Now Danks and Icy back. Danks rolls off the boards. And then they're both hit. Jackson with a possible breakaway, but he's hit. Jan plays it back. Waiting. Sauces over to Jackson. Too wide. Off the boards. And then Icy gets it hit by Jackson. Danks now. Fires on net. Saved by Butter. Danks fires it, saved by Jackson as he catches that one. Tries to get around Icy, but now a breakaway for him after a turnover by Jackson. Leads to a goal. Jackson hit by Icy. Icy hit by Jan. 2-on-1. Fires off the crossbar. Vans decides to cover. Puck's glitched. No one can get that one. They're just going to restart that. Icy with it. Hit by Jan. Danks hits Jan. Danks with the puck. Over to Icy. Icy through. Poked by Jackson just before he can get a shot off. Jackson now. Over to Jan. Slap shot saved by Vans. Face off on by Jackson. He shoots it in. Saved by Vans. With the pad. Jan and Danks hit each other. Danks comes out with an Icy. Tries to go up. And then he stops the split as they predict too hard. And he fires and scores! He fakes them with a splitting the defense and then goes for a spin move. Then gets a breakaway and goes forehand backhand to beat Butter. Face off on by Icy, who fires wide of the net. Icy behind the net. Fires again, scores for the hat trick. That's going to be 3. It's not looking good for Tampa. Jan with it, saved by Vans. Jackson calls a timeout, but it's not called. Jan with it then. Can't make a play. Jackson calls timeout. It's not timing out. Timeout has been called now. 90 seconds. Jackson giving his team a rest here. Maybe making up plays for them as they really need it. Timeout is over. They might not get to the face-off. Jan's gonna get there. Maybe Jackson. Jan's gonna win it. Icy tries to go up the boards, hit by Jackson. Jackson tries to make a move. He can't as he's hit by Danks. Danks now. 2-on-1 the other way. Over to Icy. Fires it. Saved by Butter. Jackson behind the net. Down to Jan. Jan gets it. Dashes back. Does a spin shot over the net. Icy now. Over to Danks. Danks back to Icy. Icy in. Fires as a save by Butter. Face off on by Jackson. Hit by Icy. Icy fires it into the chest of Butter, who covers. Jackson wins. Up the ice, fires, and it's a save by Vans. Jackson fires, it's a save by Vans. Jackson fires again, it's a save by Vans. This time he doesn't cover. And then he covers. Jackson takes his second timeout. But then they go down and score. Glow doesn't know they call a timeout. The timeout not being called gave Icy a free breakaway as he went down the ice, fired, and scored. To save. To make the save. But Axel isn't being teamed. As precious time is going down for Tampa and they don't even have who they need on. Glow now teams Axel. It's gonna be Jackson and Axel. Can they use this time how they need it? 215 seconds left. 3-0 Calgary. Thanks over to Icy. Hit by Jackson. Jackson up the ice. Tries to make a shot count, but he can't get it as it hits the pipe. Axel the quick release and saved by Vance. Jackson fires it over Vance. He gets the cover before anything can come of it. Axel fires off the iron, save. Icy now on a breakaway. Fires, saved by Butter. 175 seconds now. Axel down the ice, fires, saved by Vance. They need one here or else might not be the game for Tampa. It's gonna put Calgary back in it. Axel hits Icy. Down the ice, fires, blocked by Danks. Danks tries to clear it down for Icy. He can't. Icy gets it, but he's hit by Jackson. Jackson runs through the puck, and then he's hit by Danks. 2-on-1 the other way. Axel's back. Icy fires. Top shelf from far. Over the glove of Butter. From Danks. Or receiving it from Danks. Jackson tries to get over, but he can't as he's hit by Danks. Danks, another 2-on-1 the other way. Fires on net this time. Save. Icy gets another shot. It's another save. Axel's trying to get around Icy. He can't. Icy now with it. Fires on net. Saved by Butter. Axel, 2-on-1 the other way. Tries to go over to Jackson. He does. Back to Axel. Fires and save. Off the windup. Icy playing it with his head. Where's that puck going? Now Jackson has it after a save by Butter. Axel with the puck, hit by Danks. Danks down the ice. Fires, saved by Butter. "100 seconds left. It's looking like Calgary's game. As Tampa clears it in. That one might be called off a face-off. Jackson gets a shot out front. Saved by Vance. Face-off on by Axel. Out in front. He fires off the pipe. Axel on front again. He scores! Through the crease. Shoots it over Vance's glove, which has been hanging low majority of the game. Face off. One by Icy. Out in front, fires to save by Butter. Axel over to Jackson. Back to Axel. He can't get it. Axel hits Danks, and then out in front fires to save by Vance. Deflects over the net. Jackson has it. He's hit by Danks. Then Danks down to Icy, who clears it in. Then Jackson receives it, but then he's hit by Danks, and then Icy gets and clears it down. Icy idle after he hits the net. Axel fires. It's blocked by Icy. Icy on a breakaway. Fires. Scores! That's 5 for Icy. Six times beating Butter, counting the no goal. Icy hits Jan. 2-on-1 the other way. Icy makes a move. Back in the middle. Hit by Jan. Jan try to make a move. He's hit by Icy. Axel now. 2-on-1. Through. Hit by Danks last second. Down to Icy. 5 seconds left on the breakaway. He legs out. And then he shoots it down, but it's not going to matter, as that's the game. 5-1 Calgary.